The woman woke up, only to find herself lying on a curved surface, with a bottomless abyss below her feet. Frightened, she tried to back away, only to nearly fall off, forced to stay still and not move an inch. Even worse, her right foot had gone numb, and her hands were bleeding uncontrollably. After calming down, she began to look around, and saw that the opposite side was also a curved surface with no holes, with 90-degree walls on either side. At that moment, she was utterly desperate, wondering how she had ended up in such a place. Suddenly, a strange sound came from below her feet. The woman was terrified. She had to find a way to escape this place as soon as possible. She looked up. The distance to the top seemed not far, so she made a bold decision. She tried to turn over and climb up. First, she pressed her hands tightly against the wall. Then, she exerted force with her left foot, which still had feeling. But the next moment, she was gasping for air in terror, not daring to move at all. Just then, the sky was filled with dark clouds. Once it rained, the wall would become even more slippery. The woman pulled herself together, told himself not to rush. Then, enduring the pain, he wiped the blood clean off his hands. This would increase the friction against the wall. Right after that, he tried to move upward again, finally returning to the original position. He continued wiping off the blood, blew on his palms, repeated the same movement once more, got one step closer to success. But just at that moment, a single raindrop fell onto his palm. The summer rain he had feared most had indeed arrived. Soon, the sky opened up into a torrential downpour. Even if he remained still, his body began to slide downward. The woman screamed in despair. No. It was then he suddenly remembered the necklace around his neck. So, he wound the necklace around his hand, loop by loop, then pressed it tightly against the wall, to increase friction. And so, who knows how long passed. The camera cut. The woman on the curved wall had vanished. So here's the question. Had she managed to escape, or had she fallen into the abyss?